Good morning, and welcome to the Quincy University Commencement exercises for spring 2024. I'm Dr. Sarah Worthing-Hatton, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Please stand for the invocation that will be offered by Jessica Howell, class of 2017, and the Director of Campus Administration. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father, you are good, you are love, you are life. All we are and all we have comes from you. Pour forth your Holy Spirit into this moment. Enlighten the eyes of our hearts to recognize you in our midst when we look back at our time at QU, right now, and every day going forward. St. Augustine said of you, "You made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you." Inasmuch as we found our rest in you during our time here at QU, thank you. Continue the work you have begun in us. And as much as we find ourselves still seeking fulfillment as we leave here to begin a new journey, leave our hearts restless. Leave us unable to settle. Let us feel and know when we are using our personalities, our gifts and talents, the skills and experiences we've acquired, the degrees we've attained, or the relationships we've formed for an unworthy end, for selfish gain. for this world only. Let us see how everything we are and everything valuable that we have received find their true purpose only when used to seek you and to be put in your service. Keep us from the sorrow that comes from being without you. Whether we become pilots, doctors, coaches, athletes, whether we can't find employment right away, or we experience tragedy, or we fall ill, give us the ability to surrender our futures with all their unknowns, twists, and turns to you, that whatever situation we find ourselves in might lead us to the joy of knowing, loving, and glorifying you. I ask for this grace for all of us, so that when we die, or when we return to make all things, when you return to make all things eternally new, you find us already with you on the path of transformation, open-handed, holding on to nothing. For there will come a day when at the name of Jesus every knee will bow and tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God forever. Please bless this ceremony and our celebrations afterward with your goodness, peace, and truth. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Jess. Please join us in the singing of the national anthem. Leading the singing will be James Butler, Evan Conover, Justin Mose, Joseph Never, and Colby Schultz, members of this year's graduating class. They are directed by Dr. Jonathan Stewart, Associate Professor of Music and Director of Choral Activities. Again, good morning, everyone. Writers, parents, family, friends, and honored guests. On behalf of the Quincy University Board of Trustees, the President, and the faculty and staff of Quincy University, I would like to extend a sincere welcome to our 161st Spring Commencement exercises, honoring the class of 2024. As we begin today's commencement, allow me to introduce the platform party. Please withhold your applause until all have been introduced. I would ask each please stand as they are introduced. Dr. Brian McGee, President of Quincy University. Dr. Phil Conover, President Emeritus of Quincy University. Dr. Brenda Fisher, President of Blessing Raymond's College of Nursing and Health Sciences. Mr. Del Mitchell, Trustee, Honorary Degree Recipient, and today's commencement speaker. And members of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Ralph Oakley, Chair of the Board. Mr. Sam Banks. Mrs. Jean Buckley. Brother Tom Carroll, OFM. Mr. Jerry Douglas. Mr. Brendan Ford. Dr. Jim Hines. Mrs. Jane Luce. Mrs. Mary Mooney. Mr. Jerry Murphy. Mr. Gregory. Mr. Richard Scott, Dr. Dan Colbert. And assisting the President today, Reverend John Dr. OFM, Vice President for Mission and Ministry. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jesse Mose, representative of this year's graduating class, to offer a welcome on behalf of the graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Richard Patton, for your warm welcome to the podium. Good morning, Quincy University, my fellow graduates, parents, family, friends, faculty, administration, one and all. Welcome to the 2024 Spring Graduation Exercises. My name is Jesse Mose. I am from the St. Louis, Missouri area, and I have been the only organ performance major here at QU these past few years. I have discovered that this major has caused more speculation and incorrect assumptions than I thought would ever occur because the word organ has two common meanings. An organ, like our hearts and liver, can be found in our bodies. The other organ, the musical instrument, can be found in churches where you indeed find me on Sunday mornings playing the king of instruments. And so I have found when asked, what do you major in? And I reply, organ performance. Those asking more often than not will follow up with, oh, that's cool, so you're basically majoring in biology. Still others will reply, so is that like some special surgical procedure? Friends, I believe and I can safely and 100% assure you right now that you will never find me operating on bodily organs in the OR. My fellow graduates, now that I have straightened out my record about my major, I promise to keep the rest of this address as short as possible, as we are all very excited to walk across this very stage, shake hands with the President, and receive our diplomas. I'm grateful for this opportunity to grace you all with some words of encouragement, wisdom, hopefully make you crack a smile, and reaffirm to you all that it has been an absolute privilege getting to know so many of you during my time here, and that I will indeed miss seeing your faces on campus, in the cab, walking up Penny Lane to and from classes, or simply trying to evade physical harm during a random squirrel attack. You all have made my time here at QU very special, and so many of you have helped me grow and become the man I am today. So I thank you. My fellow Hawks, we did it! We're around 4 years now, and for some of you less or more, or whatever the case might be. You have earned your seat today amongst your fellow graduates and membership in what I would very unbiasedly call one of the best classes yet to graduate from this historic Franciscan institution. You have fought the good fight. You have finished the race. You have kept the faith. Now give yourselves, your fellow peers, and those sitting next to you a round of applause. But even though we have reached today's celebratory moments with a sense of relief and triumph, this road, this journey has not been an easy one to travel. Let's rewind back to 2020 and to many of our high school spring breaks, when our world quickly began shutting down before our very eyes. I vividly remember leaving my last class before spring break back in high school, and one of my classmates, half joking, half seriously, told me, Jesse, if things start closing, I don't know if I'll ever see you again with this whole COVID thing, but if I do, it's been real, man. We dapped each other up and left school for spring break, wanting to see each other one final time in a very different world at our outdoor, fully vaxxed graduation in July of 2020 before he and I went our separate ways. The transition from high school to college was abnormal on so many levels, and upon arriving on QU's campus, we, our freshman class, had to continue to adjust to the present reality of virtual learning, not being able to gather in large groups, wearing a mask wherever we went, and having to get food to go on a daily basis from the cab. Furthermore, some of us lost loved ones to virus, and we had to live with the reality of friends and former members of our class taking gap years or completely leaving QU. And we had to adjust to a new lifestyle where isolation for the safety of others played a very present role in our daily lives. It was tough. It was difficult. It was uncertain. But through it all, we persevered and overcame. And as life returned to normal and the never-ending COVID meals from President McGee stopped landing in our inboxes, we learned to live life again and began fully participating in athletics, the fine arts, and attending more and more in-person activities. I realize that the pandemic is not many people's go-to or favorite topic to discuss. But I believe that this chapter in our lives taught us a lesson that life is short, and we have to seize each day by the horns and make it our own. Especially now, as we prepare to depart Quincy University, our daily routines for the past few years, and enter into a brand new stage of life that may feel like being thrown into the deep end of the pool. Some of you may be wondering how to tackle life post-graduation. Some of you may not know quite yet what lies ahead, what graduate school and program you'll enter, or what line of work you'll pursue, or even what the new daily grind will look like, what you'll be having for daily meals without the cash being readily available. And that's okay. Patience is a virtue, and the right opportunity will land on your desk at the most appropriate time. Choose the path and pursue the goal that gives you the most peace of mind, and everything else will fall in line. No matter what your current situation might be, a successful life post-graduation can be accomplished with just a few simple steps. And so if you're currently on your cellular device, great! You are one step ahead of us all. I invite you all to take out your devices now and open your favorite note-taking app. If you're one who is currently taking out a pen and paper or committing the following advice to memory, just know that you're an absolute stud. I'll wait while you get everything set up. Go ahead and give this list of steps a title of your choosing. Okay, the first step to living a smashingly successful life is be open to new ideas and perspectives. You will learn so much about yourself and others around you with an open mind, especially when working with your future colleagues or in your continual studies. Go outside your comfort zone. There is no need to be afraid of something new or fear change, especially if it is for the betterment of yourself and those around you. Second, hold true to your beliefs and morals. They will get you far in life and be something you can lean upon in times when all seems lost or uncertain. The Franciscan values of diversity, servant leadership, service, pursuit of knowledge, justice and peace, inclusiveness, and accountability are a great place to look for guidance and will help you in the search for truth and a greater understanding of how to live out a good life. Third, treat others as you would like to be treated. Respect each person as a sister or brother with dignity, value, and worth. Whether these individuals are your colleagues, your significant other, or your friends and those around you, I challenge you today to help make this world, a world full of division and bitterness, a better place filled with peace, harmony, and a greater sense of mutual respect for one another. Lastly, be yourself. I'll say it again. Be yourself. You deserve a life filled with things that make you happy. My friends, life is too short to live seeking approval of others. You know yourself better than anyone else, and each and every one of you makes this world unique and a better place with your creativity, humor, and personality. Be open to constructive criticism and avoid those with fake personalities as those who will only set you back in life. This world needs a greater sense of reality, transparency, and truth. This world needs trust, peace, and more space for open-minded conversation. Before I conclude my address this morning, I thought it'd be cool to end with some of our highlights during our time here at QU that I think we all collectively share. Whether that be freshman orientation at Camp Sockanock, attending the Balloon Go and various homecoming events, partaking in chicken and waffles with President McGee and getting the McGee special, which is the only correct way to go about this event, or painting Penny Lane. May you continue to hold these memories and countless others to share with generations of future Hawks. Always know that Star Wars is superior to Star Trek, and that no matter what you learn or how much you think, you know, Father Darren will always say, what are they teaching you guys? And continue learning, which is a process that never ends. And finally, as Sam Lathrop, Director of Security, ends his time here at QU and enters into retirement, always remember and never forget his words that will forever ring loud and clear within us. Shots are dangerous. My friends, before we depart the stadium, let us be sure to thank our families, friends, professors, and mentors with their unending love and support to get us to where we are today. They have been pillars of strength, assistance, and education during our time here at QU, and we simply could not be where we are today without them. Take that next leap of faith and enter into bigger and better horizons. Each of you deserves the world, but you will have to work for it. The sky is the limit and opportunities are waiting at your fingertips. So why wait? Let us spread our wings and soar like the hawks we are into the next chapter of our lives. May God bless each and every one of you. Go Hawks! Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse, for those memorable words. A couple of notes. First of all, we will miss you in the St. Francis Alanis Chapel on the organ. It won't be the same without you. Secondly, I know some of you might have been concerned when Jesse made reference to the dangers posed by the campus squirrels. They are evil, I agree. But I can promise you we have gone 4 years injury-free where the squirrels are concerned, so that is a great relief. And third, if you don't know what the McGee special is for chicken and waffles, you have not truly lived the QU experience. As the 24th president of Quincy University and in the 164th year of this great Catholic and Franciscan institution, I, as president, welcome you to the spring commencement exercises. I would now like to call upon trustee and chair of the board, Ralph Oakley, to present Delmer R. Mitchell, today's commencement speaker and recipient of an honorary Doctor of Laws degree.
Mr. Mitchell, if you would please stand for the reading of your citation. Delmer R. Mitchell is an attorney and past chairman of Smedes Camp Robertson New & Mitchell LLP, a law firm located in Quincy, Illinois. He practices in many areas of law, including professional malpractice, product liability, condemnation, agribusiness, mergers and acquisitions, and corporate and commercial law. He received a BA in 1963 from Southern Illinois University and a JD in 1966 from the University of Illinois. Mitchell holds the highest rating from the Martindale-Hubbell Legal Directory for ethics and legal ability. He has been involved in some of the largest antitrust cases in the history of America and has recovered over $1 billion for his clients. Mr. Mitchell has served in a voluntary capacity for a wide variety of organizations, as a trustee of the Lincoln Academy of Illinois, vice chairman of the Quincy Area Project, chairman of the Mormon Foundation, a member of the Board of Visitors of the University of Illinois College of Law, and a member and former chairman of the Crossing Church. He has also served Quincy University as a member of the Board of Trustees from 2011 to present, and was chair of the board from 2018 to 2023. Mr. Mitchell is a member of the International Association of Defense Counsel, the Defense Research Institute, the American Bar Association, and the Adams County Bar Association. For a number of years, he was an instructor at the National Institute for Trial Advocacy, the Harvard University Trial Advocacy Program, the Emory University Trial Advocacy Program, the University of Notre Dame Law Program, and the Benjamin N. Cardozo School of Law and the Federal Trade Commission. Mr. Mitchell's honors include being a fellow of the American College of Trial Lawyers and the International Society of Barristers. He was named a super lawyer by Illinois Super Lawyer magazine as an Illinois leading lawyer by his peers. He received the Theda Jansen Award from the Quincy Neighborhood Foundation in 2016. He was inducted into the Quincy Area Chamber of Commerce Business Hall of Fame in 2015 and the Quincy University Legal Hall of Fame in 2017. Whereas Delmer R. Mitchell honors the Franciscan values that shape Quincy University by working for justice and peace for all, defending civil and human rights throughout his career. Whereas Mr. Mitchell demonstrates servant leadership through pro bono work with numerous non-for-profit and social justice causes, living out our call to serve one another and society. Whereas Mr. Mitchell has made a permanent mark on Quincy University and the local community through his volunteer and civic responsibilities. Whereas Mr. Mitchell embodies the Quincy University mission, serving as a living example of how members of our community can go forward to transform the world around them. Whereas Mr. Mitchell champions liberal arts education through generous philanthropy and engaged leadership. I am honored, President McGee, to present Delmer R. Mitchell for the degree Doctor of Laws honoris causa on the 11th day of May 2024.
This is the fun part for me. By the powers vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Board of Trustees of Quincy University, I hereby confer upon Delmer R. Mitchell the honorary degree Doctor of Laws and all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Ladies and gentlemen, Delmer Mitchell.
Graduates, congratulations. I know in going through COVID and the work you've had to do to get your degree today, it's quite an accomplishment. And I know that your family and friends that are here today, this is a great day for them just as it is for you. And the people in the university, Dr. McGee, and the Board of Trustees and the faculty and the staff are thrilled for you. And it's a real exciting time. And I'm sure that you need to use this excitement and this enthusiasm to kickstart your career. You know, if you live a normal life, you're going to have about 60 more years to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. And to a great extent, how you enjoy your life and how you spend your life is going to be up to you. And it's going to be determined by how hard you're willing to work, how determined you are, how goal-oriented you are, and just how you move through and enjoy that life. So I have to tell you that I've been around for several years. You didn't know that, did you? You couldn't tell from looking. But I want to tell you, I grew up in a small coal mining town in southern Illinois, and where I went to high school, I graduated with 83 kids in my class. But I had a dream that I wanted to be a lawyer. I'm not sure too many people took me serious about that dream. I can remember telling people, "Oh, what are you going to be?" "I'm going to be a lawyer." And they look at you like, "Yeah, sure." Particularly since the town I grew up in, they only had one lawyer in the history of the town. And I'd never been in a law office in my life until I started practicing law. So, just like many of you, nobody in my family had ever gone to college before. So I was a first-time college for my family. And I went to SIU, as you heard, and then on to the University of Illinois to law school. Thankfully, I was able to do that because my wife, Barb, who was a year behind me in college, was willing to suspend her education for a year while we basically got married, moved to Champaign, Urbana, and she went to work as our sole breadwinner. And so we did it together, and she earns as much a part of that degree as I do. And here now, basically 60 years later, she's still taking care of me. So let me just tell you about, after I got out of law school and practiced law in Quincy, and I've practiced law here for about 50 years, and it's been a great life. I've loved it, and one of the things that I'm going to tell you today is find something that you love. You find something you love, I guarantee you, you'll be happy, regardless of what that is. So, after living in Quincy for several years, the only thing I knew about, at that time, Quincy College, was that it was a Catholic college, small Catholic college, that was out on North 18th Street. About the only time that I ever had any contact with it was when I would come to 1 or 2 basketball games each year. Or I'd read about it in the paper about how good, particularly several years ago, how good their soccer team was when Coach McKenzie was the coach. And sometime in the early 2000s, I got asked to be on the board. And I remember saying, there's no way. I don't have anything to offer. And I'm not really that interested in it. So it wasn't a very good start. But anyway, I turned it down. I turned it down for probably 2 or 3 times. And finally, in 2011, the then president said to me, Del, just give it a try. If you don't like it, you can quit, and you don't have to serve your 3-year term. So I finally said, okay, I'll do it. So 2011, I went on the board. At that time, I remember going into the board meeting, and as you can see, we have quite a few trustees, and actually some of them aren't here. So when you walk into a room and there's about 30 trustees in there, you're looking around wondering what is going on here. And they're talking a lot of this educational language about net tuition revenue and DEO and all that stuff, and I'm thinking, what is this? What have I gotten myself into? And I remember the first couple of years it was like that, and I kept thinking, I need to get out of here. But then I have to tell you, I started, when I would talk to some of the alums, Quincy University alums, but as I said, I went to a large state school, and I can tell you, graduates, there's a huge contrast, and you're very fortunate to be able to come to a place like Quincy University. The alums, when I would talk to the alums about Quincy University, almost to a person, they would tell me just how much they loved the place, how they had made friendships, how they had met their spouses, and how well it had prepared them, and how highly they thought about the Franciscan values. So I got to thinking, well, maybe there is something to this. And then we're rolling along, and 2016 comes along, and none of you probably know about that, and it's really not important anymore, except to know what people think about and the sacrifices that people have made. In 2016, this university, as all small universities, was having its share of financial problems. And we found out we had an immediate, large financial problem. So at that time, we basically decided that this is really important. This university is important to the community. It's important to the students. It's important just all around as far as this area is concerned. And it's important because of what people are able to pass on, the first-class education, Franciscan values. And I became the chairman of the board in about a year after that, and we started trying to dig our way out of that situation. And that's when I really came to realize what had happened to me from the start that I didn't realize until things appeared to be fairly desperate and we thought we might lose Quincy University. I realized that I had fallen in love with the place and that we had to do everything we could to make sure that Quincy University flourished. And it was amazing at that time to see how people in the community stepped up, gave their money, used their influence to work hard. It was amazing how the faculty and the staff, whether you realize it or not, the faculty, your faculty here are amazing people. They sacrifice. They're here oftentimes out of love and concern for you than they are for the money. And so, I saw that, and I saw what they were willing to do to make this place go in the right direction. I saw how the board of trustees, most of whom are alums, how they stepped up with both their money and their efforts. And all of that just continued to roll. But we were in need of an interim president. We needed somebody to be able to step up and come in and to help. Fortunately, that's when Phil Conover stepped up after being retired at various other things. And Phil stepped in and basically spent 3 years of his life just giving it to this university. And he was able to lower the temperature with the problems that we had among both the individuals as well as our other situations that were concerned. We were able to get ourselves stabilized and basically to get the trains back on track and running. And as a result of that, because we were able to make strides to put ourselves in a lot stronger position, we were then in a position to basically to have a legitimate nationwide search for a new president. And Mike McLean basically chaired that and did a fantastic job. We hired a national search outfit, and fortunately for us, and because of Mike's leadership, we came up with the right person. And that was Dr. McGee. And he's been, I can tell you from a standpoint of being the chair for 5 or 6 years, he's nothing short of phenomenal. And we're fortunate to have him. I can tell you that as we stand here this morning, QU's future has never been brighter. And the community will ever be grateful for the work that everybody did when the crisis occurred. So, what am I up here to tell you today? You know, Jesse did a great job, and to a certain extent you should thank Jesse because he shortened my speech, because he hit about 3 of the things I was going to tell you. So, because I'm going to give you some advice and some lessons that I've learned along the way also that I might recommend. And what I'm going to tell you is there's nothing new about it. There's nothing basically complex or difficult. It doesn't require any real expertise. It mainly requires an attitude. It requires discipline. It requires a desire and a willingness to work. So let's take a look at some of the things that I found in my life that have helped me along the way and that I've found valuable and that I'm more than willing to share, because I think there's some really good things. All of them won't fit for all of you. Some of them you might be like my kids used to say, and when I say it, you say, duh. Like everybody knows that. That's pretty stupid. But anyway, you're going to hear them, and I hope there's some of them that you're going to be able to put to use and to make your life happier and better. The first thing, you need to basically start each day and treat it like it's a gift from God. And I have to tell you, I was about 60 years old when I finally figured that out. And when I figured it out and I saw how much it changed my attitude about how I went about my day, my wife and I talked about it, and we decided, we want to kind of formalize this thing so that we don't forget it. So every morning since then, that's been a while, as we basically raise our glasses of orange juice and take our Centrum Silver, basically the toast is always the same. The toast basically says, here's to the day, another day God gave us. Thank you, God. Clang of the glasses, cheers. And that's how we start every day, and I would recommend something like that because it sets the tone for the rest of your day. Another thing that I think is very helpful, and that is, and this is so tied in with the Franciscan tradition, and that is to start each day with the idea that you're going to live that day with passion, and you're going to strive to make a positive difference for the people around you and for God's kingdom. That's another mind setter, a day setter, and will make your day that much better. I don't know of any of us that also can't use some wisdom and guidance. So I've found it very, very helpful in the morning to pray for wisdom and for guidance. And while I'm at it, to be thankful and to kind of count my blessings. Because when you think about all those things, those four things, and you roll them up, what you see is basically you have a lot to be thankful for. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Every one of us has total access to this, and that it will change our life, and it will go towards changing God's kingdom. So I would encourage each of you to start your day and to do that. Then we get more practical. In this day and age where, particularly with social media, the remote, immediate situation, we read a lot, we hear a lot about how basically impolite people are and how nasty they can be. I would encourage you basically to live your life with politeness, with kindness, and basically consideration and respect for everyone. What you'll find is you will be paid many times over. There's a quote I read that said basically that politeness and consideration is like investing pennies and getting back dollars. And when you think about it, there's a lot of truth to that. I can tell you in my career that when you're in adversary situations, and it's easy for things to get a little rough, if everybody deserves politeness, consideration, and respect, and you want to do that. The bottom line of that is, don't be a jerk. And I know you have your words for that too. There's a lot of substitute words there. So, and then the flip side of that I would encourage you not to be envious, or jealous, or unforgiving, or hateful. It's like having to carry a bunch of baggage because it's there, and you're having to live with it. And at your stage of life, and for that matter, all of us, when you want to travel far and you want to travel fast, then you need to travel light. So you don't need a bunch of baggage of being envious and unforgiving and rude along the way. You'll find your life will be much happier if you basically can stay away from that. Because there's no way you can ever be happy if you're burdened with those feelings. It puts you at a real disadvantage on a day in and day out basis. I'd also recommend that you exercise discipline. It's very easy in this day and age for us basically to say that I don't particularly want to have to work so hard and wait so long. So be willing to basically not to have the attitude where I want it all and I want it now. So that's a losing mindset, because it will frustrate you. You will lose sight of your goals, and you'll fall off track. Abraham Lincoln basically said, talking about the discipline that's needed for us to reach our goals, is basically, he said that with discipline, it's oftentimes of the difference between what I want now and what I want most. And you have to exercise that discipline to get what you want most. I would also recommend, we talk a lot about, and I know it's important, you're thinking about your job, and you've racked up some debts and that type of thing, and so that's important. And I don't want to demean that. But what I would recommend is that rather than following your mind when you're thinking about what you're going to do, follow your heart. Follow your heart. If you find something that you truly love, chances are, if you're not already able to do it well, you'll teach yourself how to do it well. And if you love what you do and you do it well, chances are you're going to be very happy, and you're probably going to do all right from a financial standpoint. And it'll be something that we're talking about that goes on and on and on. And there's, not that some days aren't a little rough, but what you'll find is that every day will be almost like you're not going to work, because you're doing something that you love. So I would strongly recommend that. Last couple things, and that is, I would highly recommend that you find one or more good mentors. Mentors are important. They will basically give you the benefit of their wisdom and their experience. They will help you in reducing the number of mistakes and the possible failures that you're going to come across. But in addition to that, what mentors do also is they're there oftentimes to catch you when you fall. They're there to keep you from making some of those mistakes. They're there to help you recover when you make them, because we'll all have some failures, we'll all have some mistakes. But mentors are highly valued, and you should give that serious consideration. The other thing that I would recommend is develop good friendships. College is a time, I can basically tell just from looking at your faces, you have good friends. You've made good friends since you've been here, even in spite of COVID trying to force you into a wall with a mask on. But those friendships are something you have to work at. And I would really encourage you, because this is graduation day, and many of the people sitting around you, you possibly will not see again, particularly if you don't make an effort. So if you've made good friendships here, I would encourage you to work at it and keep those friendships, because as you move down the road in your life, the happy times, the sad times, the success times, the failure times, there's nothing better than a good friend and a strong friend. Those are the people that will share your joys and your grief. So I would encourage that. In conclusion, I'd say, remember, and Jesse told you this, you're unique, and you need to be willing to basically to step up and to participate and to help others. So everybody has something unique to offer. So don't be afraid to step up and to offer it. You know, a lot of people think that they try to strive for perfection. One of the things I've learned, and I'd tell you, is don't strive for perfection. Perfection will frustrate you. It will make you feel like a failure. It will be a huge burden. Plus, you're not going to find perfection. But you can strive for excellence. And in concluding today, I would say there's a cadet maxim that I ran across some years ago, and it's from the United States Military Academy. And basically, in talking about striving for excellence, it basically says that excellence can be obtained if you care more than others think are wise, you can risk more than others think are safe, you can dream more than other people think are practical, and you can expect more than people think are possible. And if you can reach that goal of excellence, you're going to make a very positive difference. And I would encourage you to basically to continue and go after your dreams and pursue those dreams, and don't just look for the job or the money or the win, but look for the dream, look for what you love, and to follow it. Last thing I would say is, remember, you only go through life once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Enjoy the journey.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell, for an inspiring presentation on this special occasion. As much as we take pride in all of our candidates for degrees, we reserve special commendation for those students who have distinguished themselves through excellence in scholarship, as evidenced by consistently superior grades. Not many students merit the accolade of highest honors, but those who do deserve our praise and recognition. For this reason, Quincy University instituted the Bonaventure Award to give lasting testimony that this university esteems the talent and accomplishments of truly outstanding scholars. At Quincy University, the Bonaventure Award for Academic Excellence requires a student to attain an accumulated grade point average in all university courses of 3.75 to a perfect 4.0. The award bears the name of St. Bonaventure, a Franciscan friar who was a university professor in the Middle Ages. A cardinal and a doctor of the church, Bonaventure stands at the summit of medieval thought, a man in the true Franciscan tradition. I am now especially pleased to introduce these Bonaventure scholars to you and ask them to stand and remain standing. Please withhold your applause until all have been introduced. Caitlin Adams, Dana Kelly, Madison Segas, Paige Segas, Aiden Clancy, Pearson Couture, Ermiel Falls, Lux Hidzeroth, Ryan Cruz, Mallory Matlick, Eileen McGinnis, Jonathan Melvin, Joseph Niemerd, Ryan Obert, Blake Peter, Colby Schultz, Wesley Shalor, Lindy Weir, Gracie White, and Andrew Zanakis. Congratulations to our Bonaventure Scholars. You may be seated. At this time, would the candidates for the master's degree please rise? It is my pleasure to present the candidates for the master's degree. President McGee, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for the degrees and have been approved by the faculty of Quincy University to receive their respective degrees.
And now the moment you've waited for. By the powers vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Board of Trustees of Quincy University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate master's degree and all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, and proclaim you daughters and sons of Quincy University forever. You may now move your tassel.
Would the graduates please proceed to my left? Reading the names of the graduates will be Nora Baldner, Assistant Professor of Communication.
Receiving Master of Business Administration degrees. A Master of Science in Education and Counseling, Madison Reese. Master of Science in Education and Counseling, Anna Peters. Master of Science in Education and Counseling, Tony Metz. Master of Science in Education and Counseling, Natalie Delaporte. Master of Science in Education, Kara Wilhelm. Master of Science in Education, Kaylee Reeves. From the School of Education and Human Services, Master of Science in Education, Kara Jansen. From the Oakley School of Business, Master of Business Administration, Daniel Sanchez. Master of Business Administration, Rodney Maynor, Jr. Master of Business Administration, Gabriel Lambrini. Master of Business Administration, Grayson Kwan. Master of Business Administration, Sebastian Gomez. Master of Business Administration, Neil Dardis. Master of Business Administration, Dason Crows. Master of Business Administration, Sarah Conroy. Master of Business Administration, Keegan Carey. Master of Business Administration, Alexander Aubuchon.
Would the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise?
That's everybody else.
Yeah. It is my pleasure to present the class of 2024. President McGee, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for graduation and have been approved by the faculty of Quincy University to receive their respective degrees.
By the powers vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Board of Trustees of Quincy University, I hereby confer upon you those degrees you have earned and all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, and proclaim you daughters and sons of Quincy University forever. You may now move your tassel.
Would the graduates please proceed to my left? The graduation honors announced today will be for those undergraduates who qualify and who have completed all graduation requirements. Other students participating in today's ceremony will complete their degree requirements in August or December and will earn honors, which will be printed on their transcript and diploma.
Receiving degrees from the Oakley School of Business, Bachelor of Science, Business Analytics, Jajon Baker. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Laura Madsen. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Karen Kemner. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Charles Hardin III. Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Shannon Mountain. Bachelor of Science Accounting, Alex Lehman. Bachelor of Science Accounting, Kaylee Fessler, cum laude. Bachelor of Science Accounting, Haley Kramer. From the Oakley School of Business, Bachelor of Science Accounting, James Becker. Bachelor of Arts History, Garrett Drew from the School of Humanities. Bachelor of Arts English, Dana Cayley, summa cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science Marketing from the Isley School of Business, Nathan Shockey. Bachelor of Science Management Marketing, Ettore Pavesi, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science Marketing, Mason Morano. Bachelor of Science Marketing, Blaine Lawrence. Bachelor of Science Marketing, Solomon Gustafson. Bachelor of Science Marketing, Morgan Evans. Bachelor of Science Marketing, Roman Deriker. Bachelor of Science Management, Dominique Vago. Bachelor of Science Management, Zachary Willing. Bachelor of Science Management, Brian Tappy. Bachelor of Science Management Marketing, Patrick Greenwald. Bachelor of Science Management, Ryan Riggs. Bachelor of Science Management, Zion Richardson, cum laude. Bachelor of Science Management Marketing, Matthias Obert, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science Management, Jariah Kelly. Bachelor of Science Management, Atsushi Kataoka. Bachelor of Science Management Marketing, David Hudson, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science Marketing, Austin Deering. Bachelor of Science Management, Dale Dumbeck. Bachelor of Science Finance Management, Cole Schnitnacki. Bachelor of Science Finance, Ryan Cruz, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science Finance, Emma Haxel, cum laude. Bachelor of Science Finance, Jonathan Casey. Bachelor of Science Business Analytics, Madeline Finley. Bachelor of Science Human Services, Grace Ledbetter. Bachelor of Science Human Services, Caitlin Adams, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science Exercise Science, Joseph Webb. Bachelor of Science Exercise Science, Peyton Plunkett. Bachelor of Science Exercise Science, Steffi Lau. Bachelor of Science Exercise Science, Kirkland Burton. Bachelor of Science Exercise Science, Kyle Bovey. Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, Bryce Bergman. Also from the School of Education and Human Services, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Erica Wiseman, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Cora Andres, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Eileen McGinnis, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Claire Macy, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Delaney Lyles, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Sadie Welch. Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Paige Segas, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Early Education, Madison Segas, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, David Tabakovic. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Tristan Sarver, cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Jonathan Melvin, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Remington Bueller. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Wade Bartlett, cum laude. From the School of Education and Human Services, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Ricardo Adam. From the School of Humanities, Bachelor of Arts, Theology and Philosophy, Joseph Niemer, summa cum laude, President Honors College Scholar, Franciscan Award. Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, Ryan Obert, summa cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, Trayton McVeigh. Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, Medea Hall, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Arts, History, Noah Hall, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Arts, Biology, Lauren Krager, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. From the School of Science and Technology, Bachelor of Arts, Biology, Juliana Clutter. Bachelor of Science in Music Education from the School of Fine Arts and Communication, Colby Schultz, summa cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Music Education, Phil Haverstock, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Art Studio, Elizabeth Cook, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Arts, Music, Jesse Mose, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Arts, Music, Evan Conover. Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Jeff Wise. Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Colin Smith. Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Wes Sheeler, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Wesley Martin. Also from the School of Fine Arts and Communication, Bachelor of Arts Communication, Noah Gershman. From the School of Education and Human Services, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Damari Deshawn Wilson. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Zach Springborn. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Hunter Mulch. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Jewel Little. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Andrew Lenzen, cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Lazara Hill. Bachelor of Science, Special Education from the School of Education and Human Services, Mallory Matlick, summa cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Special Education, Madison Ledbetter. Bachelor of Science, Special Education, Patricia Shavera, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Taylor Young. Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Trinity Lawrence. Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Lux Pitzeroff, summa cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Sydney Happel. Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Gwendolyn Cunningham, cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Middle Grades Literacy Education, Faith Krabby, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Health Services, Audrey Sheeler. Bachelor of Science, Health Services, Audrey Ansell. Bachelor of Science, Forensic Psychology, Jared Shulin. Bachelor of Science, Forensic Psychology, Ashley Rangel. From interdisciplinary degrees, the Bachelor of Arts, General Studies, Lindy Weir, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Arts, General Studies, Jalen Lawrence. Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Pearson Courtois, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Chemistry, Blake Peter, summa cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar from the School of Science and Technology. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Chemistry, Daphne Moss, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, Brianna Grattan. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Gracie White, summa cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Lincoln Laureate Award.
Thank you.
Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Greta Speck. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Sophie Shackleton, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Danielle Robinson. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Nathaniel Roberts. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Ainsley Reynolds, cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Jaden Pugh, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Julia Leeson, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Victoria Aikita, cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Moody Ibrahima. Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, Christian Zarni, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Biological Science, Stormy Baker, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science, Application Development and Design from the School of Science and Technology, Mary Huddy, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Dr. Brenda Bashir, President of Blessing Riemann College of Nursing and Health Services, will assist in presenting the diplomas to students enrolled in the Dual Degree Partnership. Blessing Riemann is the only program in the country with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, BSN degree, that is granted jointly by 2 institutions. We are honored to partner with them. Receiving Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees from Blessing Riemann College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Clarizilla Alexis. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Keely Atkinson. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Michaela Rosenberg. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Rebecca Reinbeck, magna cum laude, President's Honors College Scholar. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Addison Martin. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Cassidy Kenning. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Joshua Grinlinger. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Allison Coonrod. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Cade Cameron. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Brianna Butler. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Amanda Brandt. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Anna Valkamp. Bachelor of Science Nursing, Brooke Ann Walbring, cum laude. Bachelor of Science Radiologic Science, Courtney Bungie. Bachelor of Science Radiologic Science, Emily Falls, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science Radiologic Science, Hannah Thomas, cum laude. Bachelor of Science Radiologic Science, Abigail Tanner. Bachelor of Science, Radiologic Science, Haley Roberts, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Radiologic Science, Zoe Savage. Bachelor of Science, Radiologic Science, Haley Milhauser.
Well done, graduates. It is now my honor and pleasure to invite President Brian McGee to offer remarks to those graduating today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now proudly present to you the Quincy University graduating class of 2024 and ask them to stand and receive your recognition. All right. You did well, graduates, and you deserve those accolades. But let's take care of something right now. Graduates, you've earned your hard work. By your hard work, today's recognition. But you didn't do it alone. There are many people to recognize for their contributions to your achievements today. First of all, there are the people in front of me, the many faculty and staff who made your lives different and better and in some cases transformed your journey through life. So would you mind terribly congratulating and thanking the faculty and staff who are here today? Second, let me single out another rather large group. Faculty and friends of our graduates. Please stand. That's those of you in the stands up there. If you can stand, please do so. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I ask that our graduates turn around, find your family and friends, and say thank you and applaud those people. Thank them for the love and support that made this day possible. Okay, please be seated. Graduates, let me charge you in two important ways as you move towards your brightest of futures. First, as you leave this historic campus, remember the values that have been challenged and clarified during your time at QU. Be the kind of person you know you should be, one who works for, as stated in the Quincy University mission statement, justice, peace, and the integrity of creation. Live a life of which you and your loved ones, the people you just applauded, can be proud. Second, support your alma mater. Your relationship with Quincy University does not end today. Indeed, you are now forever a part of a network of alumni that spans all 50 states and 19 foreign countries. Your fellow alumni, your fellow Hawks, will be a lifelong support to you in meeting life's challenges, as you should be a support to them. Return to QU for homecoming, keep in touch with your former classmates, attend alumni meetings, and proudly proclaim all that you love about this great university. This beloved community is yours. God's blessings go with you, class of 2024. Sing the alma mater in a few minutes with pride, and join now the generations of alumni who have transformed the world by the good they have done and the example they have offered. God bless.
Thank you, President McGee. On May 2nd, the recipient of the 2023-2024 Excellence in Teaching Award was announced. At this time, I would like to recognize the recipient of that award and ask him to stand. Dr. Jonathan Stewart, Associate Professor of Music and Director of Choral Activities. Congratulations. Quincy University flourishes through the efforts of faculty and staff who give the highest priority to teaching, advising, and student development. Consequently, it now gives me great satisfaction to present the faculty and staff of Quincy University, and I invite him to stand and receive our recognition. One more time. It's in the script. Thank you. That's just evidence that we cannot thank you enough. So now, please rise for the singing of the Quincy University Alma Mater and remain standing for the closing benediction. Returning to the stage to lead us in the singing of the Alma Mater are our graduates. The Alma Mater was originally composed by Reverend Dennis Schaefer, OFM, class of 1974, and the lyrics were written by Reverend Kenneth Capalbo, OFM, class of 1970. The closing benediction will be given by Reverend John Doctor, OFM, class of 1972, and the Vice President of Mission and Ministry.
To our peerless alma mater, lift your voices proud and true. Let our hearts unite to extol her in all we say and do. Hail to thee, alma mater. Franciscan spirit in peace and unity. Living faith, Franciscan spirit in peace and unity.
Let us pray. God of our past, our present, and our future, we go forth from this 2024 commencement filled with a genuine sense of awe for the numerous ways that you have blessed each of our graduates here today. You have filled them with knowledge, filled them now with wisdom and humility to sit before this world with the wonder of a child. You have instilled in them a zeal for personal success. Grant that now a sense of charity and justice to assist those whose own success is stymied by racism, sexism, classism, and religious animosity. You have formed them to be leaders. Teach them now to lead as servants of humanity in the spirit of St. Francis and St. Clare. God of our past, our present, and our future, shower down your blessings on the families and the friends of these graduates who have affirmed, supported, and encouraged them to actualize their dreams. Renew and deepen the dedication and commitment of the faculty, of the staff, and the trustees who have brought these graduates to this moment of celebration and a new beginning in their life journey. God of our past, our present, and our future, shine your face upon us, be gracious to us, look kindly upon us, and give us peace, now and forever. Amen?
As we end this 161st spring commencement at Quincy University, we extend to all of the graduates our wishes for a bright and promising future. marked by fond memories of your day at Quincy University. We hope that you will return to visit often and stay connected with us. Following the ceremony, please meet your graduate on the north end of the stadium. We ask that all audience members please remain at their seats until the recessional and the path of honor have concluded. The 161st commencement of Quincy University is now concluded.